busy right now, but I have your whatchamacallit right over here. You need to look good.
Mr. Ferris, I'm Mr. Stewart.
What's that gadget anyway?
It won't take long to explain. May I come in?
If you're here to sell something...
I'm not selling anything.
Up to you.
Sure, why not?
Inside here is the key to the Bell Unit Dome. The Bell Unit Dome is connected to our office.
What's it for?
If you push the button, somewhere in the world, someone you don't know will die. In return for which you will receive a payment of $50,000.
What are you talking about?
What I've just explained.
Is this a practical joke?
Not at all. The offer's completely genuine.
You're not making sense. You expect us to believe...
Whom do you represent?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to tell you that. However, I assure you, my organization is of international scope.
I think you better leave.
Of course.
Take your box with you.
Are you sure you wouldn't like to think about it for another day or two? I'll leave my card. God.
What do you think it was?
I don't care to know.
Aren't you curious at all?
No.
Why don't you talk about it? I mean, doesn't it intrigue you?
It offends me.
I know, but doesn't it intrigue you? Do you think it's a practical joke?
If it is, it's a sick one.
Maybe it's some kind of psychological research. Why?
Because it's immoral.
I think it's intriguing.
Good night.
Good night. $50,000.
Notice out.
Okay. Have a nice time at work.
Good afternoon.
This is Miss Ferris.
Yes. Mrs. Ferris.
I'm curious.
That's natural.
Not that I believe a word of what you told us.
Oh, it's quite authentic.
Well, whatever. When you said that someone in the world would die, what did you mean?
Exactly that. It could be anyone. All we guarantee is that you don't know them. And of course, that you wouldn't have to watch them die.
For $50,000.
That's correct.
That's crazy.
Nonetheless, that is a proposition. Would you like me to return the button unit?
Certainly not. Maybe some eccentric millionaires playing games with us.
I don't understand you.
What is that supposed to mean?
Let it go.
Suppose it's a genuine offer. No, really, Arthur, suppose it's a genuine offer.
Alright, suppose it is. What are we supposed to do? Get the button back and murder someone?
Murder?
How would you define it?
If you don't even know the person?
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
If it's some old Chinese peasant 10,000 miles away? Some diseased native in the Congo?
How about some baby boy in Pennsylvania? Some beautiful little girl in the next block?
Now you're loading things.
The point is, Norma, that who you kill doesn't make a difference. It's still murder.
Point is, if it's someone you've never seen in your life and will never see, someone whose death you don't even have to know about, you still wouldn't push the button?
You mean you would?
$50,000, Arthur.
What is the amount?
$50,000, Arthur. A chance to take that trip to Europe that we always talked about?
Norma, no.
A chance to buy that cottage on the island?
Norma, no. For God's sakes, no.
Alright, take it easy. It's only talk. Why are you getting so upset?
I'd rather not discuss it anymore, if you don't mind.
Fine.
What's the occasion?
No occasion, I just wanted to do it, that's all.
Good, I'm glad you did. Oh.
Wanted to show you I'm not
Not what?
selfish.
Did I say you were?
Well, last night, all the talk about the button, I think you misunderstood me.
In what way?
I think you felt that I was only thinking of myself.
Oh.
Because I wasn't.
Norma.
Well, I wasn't when I talked about Europe, a cottage on the island.
Norma, why are we getting so involved in this?
I'm not involved at all. I'm just simply trying to indicate
What?
that I'd like for us to go to Europe. Like for us to have a nicer apartment, nicer furniture, nicer clothes. Like for us to finally have a baby, for that matter.
Norma, we will.
But when?
Are you really saying?
I'm saying that they're probably doing it for some research project. That they want to know what the average people would do under this circumstance. They're just saying that someone would die in order to study reactions, see if there'd be any guilt, anxiety, whatever. You don't really think they'd kill someone, do you?
Mrs. Ferries?
Yes?
This is the Lenox Hill Hospital. I'm afraid your husband has been in an accident on the subway platform this morning. The subway conductors were trying to calm the line, but there was an uncontrollable shoving crowd. I'm very sorry for your loss. As you know, his life insurance policy is $25,000, double indemnity for train accidents. You will need to come in to claim your $50,000.
Mrs. Ferries.
You said I wouldn't know the one who died.
My dear lady, Do you really think you knew your husband?